Hello students, greetings to all the 6th class A1, A2, A2, A3 students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine in your homes. I hope that you all have done your first term examinations well. Till first term we have completed all 3 chapters successfully, and second term we are entering with chapter 4, that is formatting in MS Word 2007, part 1, section 10. Once again I would like to welcome you all back students for this online classes. Again I repeat, chapter 3 we have completed in the first term. Chapter 1, 2 and 3 MS Word 2007 we have completed in the first term, and the second term we are going to start with chapter 4, formatting in MS Word 2007. Shall we have a quick recap what we have studied in chapter 3? We studied about introduction, word processors, features, components of MS Word 2007, text selections and text integrations. These are the things that we have done, all these things in the third lesson. So let's start listening to today's class, students. Are you all ready? Okay. These are the key concepts that we are going to discuss in this chapter 4, formatting in MS Word 2007. First we are going to discuss introduction part, and second point we are going to discuss about text formatting. Under that these are the units that we are going to study: applying fonts, font sizes, font styles, font color, and liking text. And the third point is page formatting. Under that we are going to study about page border, watermark and page colors. So these are the things that we are going to discuss. So I hope all of you pay attention when we are discussing each point in this chapter. Okay, first we'll see introduction part. A document usually comprises primarily of text. Thus, it is important for this text to be laid out such that it is clear and legible to read. Laying out text to make it appear organized and attractive is called formatting. Word 2007 provides many formatting features like applying fonts, font styles and sizes, paragraphing and alignment of a group of text, character and line spacing, changing cases and numbering, etc. So these are the things we study in formatting in MS Word 2007. In text formatting, okay, this is the applying fonts. First we need to how to apply this formatting fonts we will study with the diagram. Font is writing style or a technique. MS Word 2007 contains a collection of fonts, and some of which are used for corporate, decorative and designing purposes. Some fonts also symbolic in nature. These are used to styles in any writing. By applying fonts, one can make document look more attractive. To change the font type, first we need to click on the font name, then drop down arrow, which is found in the Home tab of the ribbon. You will find a list of fonts which can be viewed by scrolling, and you can choose the font and then start keying the text. Okay, first we need to select the font and then select the main topic, and which is found in the Home tab. You have to click and the ribbon type will appear. Then you will find a list of fonts which can be viewed by scrolling, and then you can choose the font and then start keying your text. Okay, for shortcut, keyboard shortcut is Control plus D to change the font name. Okay, any kind of styles you can use your name in writing any kind of styles in your own way. Okay, next we are going to study the topic font sizes. You can even increase your font sizes, increasing, decreasing of your font size number. Okay, if you want smaller, you can increase to a small number. If you want to put your size in a longer sizes, you can increase your numbers to bigger number. The size of a text matters considerable while formatting. The text must be large enough to appear legible. Usually, font size is measured in points. The minimum size provided in 8 and the maximum size is 72. The font size can be changed by clicking on the font size drop down arrow and choosing the appropriate size. The font size can be changed by clicking on the font size drop down arrow and choose the appropriate size. Then the keyboard shortcut is Control plus, then increase the font size by 1 point. Okay students, you can increase according to your will how much size you want for your text. Okay, next we will go for font styles. There are predefined formatting options like bold. This style makes the text appear more darker. If you put any type of topic to your text, if you give any kind of topic like school example, okay, so you want the topic to look more brighter than the other text what you are typing, so you can use bold. This style makes the text appear more darker than normal text. Okay, for that you need to press Ctrl plus B. Then italic. This style makes the text appear slanted. If you press Ctrl plus I, then you will get the options and then you can make your text appear slanted, underlined. Okay, whatever topic or title you are giving to your projects or anything, you have to underline the each point, whatever main points, sub headings. Okay, main headings you need to underline. So this style underlines the text. Control plus U. Okay. In underline option, text can be underlined in different styles. They can be selected from down list box. Okay, down list box, and then you can select different kinds of colors for your this one. This is for font color. The text can be made colorful by choosing the font color button included in the font group of the home tab. To change the color of the text, first highlight the text and then select the color from the font color drop down list. Students, once you type your text in the document, then after everything is clear, first you want to give a color to your any topics you want to give or pictures you want to give. First you need to select them. First you need to select that particular text and then go to color and apply for the color, and then apply for the color, and automatically the color will get applied in your particular text what you have selected. Okay, you have to highlight the text and then select it. We should not forget that. First you highlight the text and then select the color from the font color drop down list, and automatically the color gets applied to your text. Next we are going to study is enlightening text. Enlightening text makes the overall document to look more better. By enlightening the text, we can get better reliability, readability, proper arrangement of text or para in a document is called enlightenment. Control plus home moves the cursor to the beginning of the document, and Control plus end moves to the end of the document. Okay, to enlighten text, click on the appropriate button in the paragraph. Then group of home tabs will appear, and then there are 4 buttons available for enlightening the text. These are the main 4 buttons of enlightening the text. The first one is enlighten left, center, enlighten right, and justify. Okay, each one we are going to go through now. First one is enlighten left. By selecting this button, the text in the document is enlightened with the left margin of the page. If you press Ctrl plus L, then center, this button centers the text within the page margin. Enlightening right, by selecting this button, the text in the document is enlightened with the right margin of the page. And justify, this option enlightens the text evenly along both the left and the right margins, and this option creates an even edge on both the sides by adding extra space between the words. Okay, these 4 are very important for enlightening. You can even turn left and right. You can even move your text in the document. Okay, each page you can move your text in the each document. And then we should have a we should note the main things in this is the keyboard shortcut for left, center, right, and justify enlightenment is Ctrl plus L, Ctrl plus E, and Ctrl plus R, and Ctrl plus J. So respectively, these are very important when you do this enlightenment. Okay, next topic we are going to study is page formatting. Page formatting. The page border and border color can be set to make the document look more attractive and more beautiful. So yes, we need to make our page looks more beautiful. Yes, students, yes. Because once we apply, if we teachers tell you to apply the colors, apply the pictures, different kinds of pictures. When you do projects also, they'll tell you to paste the different kinds of pictures to look more attractive. You're making the project to look more attractive. So in computer also, you can make your projects more attractive. Okay, by selecting the page borders. Okay, by creating new methods in your page border. Okay, the page border and border color can be set to make the document look more colorful. A page border can be drawn all sides of each page in a document. 2 pages in a section, to the first page only or to all pages except the first page. To apply a page border, first we need to follow the steps given. Okay, we have to follow the whatever colors they are giving. According to that steps, we need to follow the given color. The first step is we need to click the page layout tab of the ribbon. Then from the page background group, click on page borders. Then the page borders and shading dialog box will appear. And then third step is click on page border and select the styles of the border. And the fourth step is select the color for the outline of the border and then click OK button. After you select the border, then you give the command OK button. We can also add page borders in a variety of graphical borders, like by selecting the art section of borders and shading dialog boxes. To preview the section display, the preview of the borders selected. Then automatically whatever you have selected, that will get applied to your borders. Next, these are the steps I have already discussed. You need to click the page layout first, tab of the ribbon, and then from the page background group, click on the page borders, and the borders and shading dialog box will appear, and then click on the page border and select the style of the border. Whichever border you want, you select that style of a border. Then select the color for the outline of the border and click OK button to look more attractive. Whether it is project or whatever document it is, you need to follow these steps. Next we are studying is watermarks. Watermarks are text or pictures that appears behind the document. These are the steps that you need to follow to watermarks. Watermarks are text or pictures that appears behind the document text. MS Word 2007 provides many ready-made watermarks. You can also create your own customized watermarks. To add a text watermark, we need to follow these steps which they have given. Okay, first one is step 1. Click on the page layout tab of the ribbon. Second step, from the page background group, click watermark. Third step, click custom watermark and then click on text watermark. Now type the text to appear as watermark. Okay, then I repeat this again. Click on the page layout tab of the ribbon. Then next you need to, from the page background, you need to click watermark. Okay, after clicking watermark, click custom watermark and then click on the text watermark. Now type the text to appear as watermark. Next we are going to study is page color. Each page must have a smoothing background to please the eye. Okay, we need a background to look our project should look more beautiful and attractive. Yes, we need to show our project in an attractive manner. What we have to do, we have to see what to apply for this. Each page must have a smoothing background to please the eye. Backgrounds can be applied by clicking page layout tab of the ribbon and selecting the page border or page color or watermark. Background color can be added to the page by following these steps. First one is click on the page layout tab of the ribbon. Then from the page background group, click page color, whatever color you want. There are number of colors you can select, whichever color is suiting for your background, okay, for your project. And then select the color under theme colors or standard colors. Okay, you have to click on the page layout first. The tab of the ribbon will appear, and from that page background group, click page color and select the color under theme colors or standard colors. So this is how we need to apply a page color so that our project should look more attractive and more beautiful. Okay, once again I want to repeat a quick repetition of all the things what I have studied till now. Okay, first we studied about introduction part. Second we studied about text formatting. Under that we studied applying fonts, font sizes, font styles, bold, font color, enlightenment text. Okay, under enlightenment text we studied about left, center, right, justify, and we also explained learned briefly regarding this. Okay, and page formatting, under that page border we studied. Okay, and then watermark and page color. We have studied all these things, students. So please go through the video again and again what I have taught you. Each point I have discussed. So when you watch the video, open your textbook and go through each and every point what I have discussed with you in this class. Okay, the last we are going to study is shortcuts. Whatever we studied in this unit, I am going to discuss the shortcuts, and these are Control plus D, change the font name, Control plus increases the font size by 1 point, and then decreases the font size by 1 point. It's increase and decrease. And Control plus B is bold, and Control plus I italics, Control plus U underline, Control plus home beginning of document, and Control plus end of the document, Control plus L and like left, and Control plus C center, Control plus R and like right, Control plus J justify. F5 moves the cursor to specify the line in a document. Students, shortcuts are very important. Please go through each shortcut whatever I am giving you. In previous chapter also, we 2 sections we studied shortcuts. Please keep it in mind. Okay, to operate all these things, okay, to know more about all these things, these are the shortcuts. Easily you can do your document work perfectly. Okay, students. Okay, see you all in the next class. Till then, please take care of yourself. Go through the video once again and again till we meet in the next class. Thank you all, students. Please take care of yourself.